Hi, 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 hi. The cap comes out anytime I come on live. Let's just stay together for 20, 30 minutes and oh, what's good? Go and bring your markets. Let's sell together. Let's sell together. See you see makeup midnight. It's not yet late. This is still 21:40. At least 22:30. I wash it off. Yeah, very funny thing. Me and makeup before we are just 5 and 6. Since the children started coming to keep up with that energy. I wish I am I wish I'm going clubbing I beg. I just wish. I just wish I can club but wetin man pikin go do? Oh, in fact if I dey go now you I go come carry. Then you tell me where you will leave Serena. You go maybe get kusa Serena. Nkuru ịkpọta Serena n'azụ m akpọta Zubi n'ihu. There we go clubbing. We go dance Bob Daddy. Shall you see my dance? Bop, bop, Bob Daddy. Bop Daddy. Bop, bop, Bob Daddy. Bop, bop. Kelen Kitim. Oh, she get papa. Oh, nas. No be only swallow. All man for yourself. What do you mean? I don't know. All man for yourself. What do you mean? I don't understand. Lekwa ihe m na-eyighere ka agwọ lụrụ ihe. Shay, they asked me here, this one na hair, glam splash hair. Bob Daddy, when did you do your own Bob Daddy challenge? My others do them own last year. Now this year I remember my own. Bob, Bob, Bob Daddy. Bob, Bob, Bob Daddy. Look at it from pillow. Bob, Bob, Bob Daddy. Bob, Bob, Bob Daddy. Bob, Bob, Bob Daddy. Bob Daddy. Bob Daddy. I go swallow you. Bob Daddy. Bob, Bob, Bob Daddy. I just remember that video today. I just went back to Instagram, type hashtag Bob Daddy Challenge. Just the watch, they enjoy myself. Nah, slow. Don't creepy comot. Bob Daddy. Say you like Okacha. You lolo maje. No even know I know sabi singer. Ooh, where the market sellers, so my fellow market women muna come it snowed. I not even come out outside today. Then when Jose Auron came ketere from work and Agahon. At least he did school runs for me today. Tomorrow and it's still snowing again tomorrow. I beg. It didn't snow there. Wow, it snowed there like serious snow, even though it wasn't heavy. But snow that I usually it was just melting as it falls down. As soon as it falls and it melts away, but it's really snowed in the morning. It was snowing before we woke up. Then till when Namdi went to school, it was still snowing, and it's still going to snow again tomorrow. Whoa, whoa, whoa! It will still snow again tomorrow. I can't wait for summer. If not else, at least I wear light clothes. I'm tired of big, biggie jacket, layer, layer, layer. Then I got makeup. The sunshine really keeps me excited. High sleep. Sleep is knocking on your door. Gịnị ka unu mụrụ na school nke taa? Ọ bụ accusative and dative? Accusative. Enwere lele Chinwendu lele. Eji m TV m elege vidio but ọsọsọ gị nwa onye na-reflect here. Why? Eleghị ncheso ji eme otu a. I am summer radio, even though the body is not fully red, but at least we can manage it like that. Enu ga-em jiga gị. Like ọ kwesịrị ịdị na-eji game na two people are watching this video because genitive ọ nke amasịdị m nke ahụ. Genitive ọ ya wụ nke desmanes, manes, desiares. Ọ ya wụ ka I've forgotten genitive. Maybe you can just give me an example. But enweghị m jụga gị, zaa m ihe m jụrụ gị. Gịnị mere ihe reflect gị na other people watching my video? Why is it just showing one? No, I'm watching it from the TV, not from my phone. I'm watching from the TV. Our question is two people are watching. Bob Daddy, Bob Daddy. One of these days, I'll just try doing LS at no. If it's easier, then I'll suspend creating. No, not with my account from TV. There's no. It's not. On a jiko in the morning. Most times, okay, lay up now or delete too. On a jiko in the morning, I may work out. There's no account logged into the TV. It's just normal TV. Even again at TV on YouTube. Or if I want to yes, I'm logging, but then there's no account to log in now. A Gmail account may make a TV operates now. Bob Daddy. Leabela, wake up every happy hour loop. What's good? Give me example of genitive. Can I genitive? I know 20 minutes in Ghana. Give me example of genitive. Refresh my memory. Go sleep. Lekwishigi. Ekwekwele ka m kwuo ihe ha na-ekwu ekwu ngụ ugbu ihe na onwe gị eme gị ka kpụrịshika ụmụnna gị. That our video when you go even upload them about that corona. Hi Wendo's diary, Chinwendo. I'm assuming you're the person. Oh, no swallow you. Wait, how I go swallow you? How that person go talk sad? Wait, what's there to swallow beg? Muna talk what does it mean? The Faber minus fatas. That is what I'm saying. Desiares. The houses, des manes. That was what I'm saying now. Rose one name wine. The Faber minus fatas, the color of my father. Rose. Sora Nitalo. Hello, Tanisha. Say hello, Nitalo. Great. I had genitive, the latest lectures desiares. Rose, how one of the talks hello in Italian? Rose Zoma Sanna Amarachi. Adanne Amarachi. Rose, how one of the talk good morning in Italian? The kids were crying. How she no go sabi? No be that place she dey. I heard Italian is very easy compared to German. How true is that, Rose? Are you there? I heard Italian is easy. It's easier to learn. Host Obumaka LS. My sister, not be because of LS. So it's been long I made up. I don't want to I'm Jomoaka. I got the wine. No. Makeup is actually my thing, but because of the kids, I've not really been making up. But today, I told myself, nah, I have to. So once in a while, if I stay long without makeup, it makes me feel old. Like, what's wrong? I've been wearing this makeup since morning. Like I made up before 11 a.m. So you can imagine. It's not because of LS. No, even if I want to make up because of LS, I wouldn't go this full makeup. No. I make up and I stay at home. I didn't step out of my door today. Very funny. I didn't step out of my door. I just make up. I stay at home. I make up. I look myself in the mirror. I wake up and be cooking for husband man. What man go do now? Shana the work where we they do. Now I walk. Ciao, ciao. Okay, ciao. But ciao, I thought ciao is bye bye, Rose. Uchechi Njemanze. You wanted to ask the same. No, I just wake up, I stay at home. It makes me feel like it's therapeutic for me. Sometimes when I feel sad, I'll just go ahead and, oh, why not make up? Then that day, just know that that day, I will spend the whole day in front of the mirror. Like, I just go, I dance, I look at myself, I feel good. You make it too much. At least you just be trying. Hi Uche, good evening. How are you? How are you? Uche Chinjemanze. Should I do you know I know you before, but let's just leave it apart. Uche Chinjemanze. Rose, makeup help. Yes, for me, it's really therapeutic. Sometimes when I feel really sad. Okay, I can remember, was it 2 years ago on my birthday? Either 2 years ago, that was 2 years ago on my birthday. I was just feeling so sad. Not just on that day, like few days to my birthday, I was just feeling so sad. I was just asking myself, can you imagine? I finished university at the age of 20 and now I'm 28. Okay, since I finished university, what else have I achieved aside my children? Like I already had two kids then. I was just so sad. Like I was just thinking, oh, it's horrible. What's the sense of getting married? Like what's even the sense of going to school? After going to school at the end of the day, I can't even boast of anything with my certificate. After going there to study, others went for Mahadu. I only went to study book. Whereas others garagamata cheheni nedu mutumbi. So that day I was just so feeling sad. Like I didn't even upload it on my status that it was my birthday. But I told myself, well, since there is life, at least let me, if not else, let me just go ahead and make up. After making up that day, like that, I just ran out. You can imagine my kids didn't even know it was my birthday. Okay, then Chibugo was still small. Then Namde was 2 years plus. I just ran out of the bathroom, and I started singing, "Happy birthday to me, happy birthday." After that, I just felt really happy that, oh, you look good. I was like, Ijoma, look at yourself in the mirror. You look good. You're alive, you're strong, you're healthy, you have your children to take care of. So why should you be sad? Mama. So for me, it's really therapeutic. Why you said lipstick cannot stay on your lip for 30 minutes? Why? You lick it off for what? Why? Why is it so? Explain. Kawashit. Explain. Kawashit. Shit. Explain. Kawashit. Yeah, even now, I still don't have anything doing. Like, okay, I don't have a salary paying job, but I'm good to go. I feel good. At least I have my YouTube channel. Like I have hope that one day it will pay by God's grace. So IJ, you be my I be your auntie. Oh. How old are you? At least you never clock 40. For the first time you never clock 40, we are still in the same age grade. Rose, if you buy nice and good lipstick, you can't lick it up. If you want lick them, go and kiss your hey. Why can't lipstick stay on your lip for 30 minutes? I'm still waiting for her to explain better. Why can't lipstick stay on your lips for 30 minutes? You apply your lipstick. Why wouldn't it stay? You lick it up. Even red lipstick. All of them are children. See this one. Old woman like you. Go to bed. Agadi ekwenka. Oh, licking your lips is an addiction for you. Oh, sorry. Sorry. But what about applying lip gloss? Apply lip gloss to it. Apply lip gloss. At least that way when you test the lip gloss, you might not like it. Apply lip gloss on top of the lips. When you test it, at least go and buy bitter lip gloss. Don't buy sweet one. So that when you test it, you'll be like, I apply lip lipstick. That way it will help. Or better still, there's something they call lip primer. Rose, are you listening? There's something they call lip primer. When you apply it, it makes the lipstick last longer. Then go for matte lipsticks. Even when you lick it, it will still be there. At least it will take time before you finish everything you apply on your lips. Buy buy matte lipsticks. Those ones are good. If you go to MAC Cosmetics, that's the one I know that is very common. I wouldn't talk about any other one. That's the one I know that is very common. At least I know it's everywhere in Europe. So when you go to makeup shop, or what do you call it, just tell them you want a matte lipstick. Yeah, what I'm saying is, when you like this one, if I won't even try to lick it. Even if you lick it, it will still be there. Like, before you finish it, it takes time. It takes really time before you finish it. That's what I'm talking about. Like, there are some lipsticks, once you lick them, you finish it off. When you lick it, you finish it off. But when you buy matte one, matte, 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 ọ na-atapa atapa, ihichagodia ya otu mgbe m gbere ihe hichagodu, ka you always see the traces. So that way, with time, before you know it, it will last, and you wouldn't finish it up within 30 minutes. At least, like, one father free you, Joe. Rose, ụmụaka kwana ele otu ha mere? Ụmụaka ndị anyị na-azụ na obodo oyibo, how them they don't sleep? Yeah, Rose, get one MAC matte lipstick, or you get a matte lipstick from MAC. How about you here? MAC matte lipstick, or a matte lipstick from MAC. It will help. Or maybe you can start, even if you don't want to apply lipstick, you buy lip gloss, then you'll be carrying it in your bag. When you finish it off, you apply again. That way, ama m na anaghị amụ aka ekpe na nka, but ihe niile nwayọ nwayọ, anyị ga na-agbalị. They don't sleep, oh, halabala. Ndị soja, na wetin me they call them, ndị soja man. Soldier. Rose, on your next video, try and apply lipstick. I want to see that you've changed, or that you're trying to make an effort. Buy a matte lipstick. Buy a matte lipstick from MAC. I don't know much about foreign brands, to be honest. I don't know about other foreign brands. I've used other lipsticks, I think. I have other lipsticks. I have one. Mbeke is welcome. Mbeke Ghana College change from Mbeke to Mbafo, and sometimes Mbeke can also feel funky. At least it doesn't still change the fact now I'm Mbeke. Which other brand have I tried? Okay, I've used lipstick. I had one from CoverGirl, but it wasn't. Anyway, it was good. I think because Mark has already made the name. Yeah, when Donna on your time expire, that one, if she tell you say she dey come 6:30, she, in fact 6:25, she don already land. As they say na 8 o'clock, where children supposed sleep. I don't know whether na 7:25 or na 7:30. Her children don already go bed, go lie down. Mba, when the zone, if I try to live her life, I go die, because her own everything. Back him, always walking from one thing to the other. I even ask her if she rests at all. But that's not she they do. I'm used to seeing a house help. The girl for don't run. Balaga. Balaga. Oh. Rose, how long have you been in Italo? How long have you been there? Nigerian soldier. And are they accurate with time? I don't know. I can't talk about them. Hi, Uchechi. Uchechi Nwowere. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I don't know whether you know Nwowere, but I know say you grew up for Owerri. Come to Pituga Zunte. Chimo Ijama na you. Na you do it. Nigerian soldier. When the one ball Abel, I agree. Ekweremekwe. I agree. No be say you talk. I wan see if you be principal, your students go no book tire. No be say she talk am. Na true. Na true. I agree. Onyami. Mba Odishike. No, I actually admire your lifestyle. To be honest, like I admire it, but nah, I will take my own one step at a time. If I try to finish it up at the same time, na to maybe that one. No be say you talk am. She's really too much. Her own accuracy. Psh. Hapụ wendụ onye ọcha mgbe Chineke kige ya ọ fọrọ ka ọ dịga n'ala ndị ọcha mana Chineke amamoto Chineke chiri kwabata ya na Naịjirịa. I say na me I say na me you enter like this. Mba wendụ you na one woman like battalion you're a million in one. Million in one. Chineke kpọrọ gị kpọzie gị ọfụma. Akwa ị na-ajụ anya ihe igbe a ga-agụ gị just zaa Mmasinachi makwa gị zaa Osinachi ya ihe niile si n'aka Chineke. A sị na ọnwụ ma ọ dịka naanị ọcha ka ọmaka. Mba just zaa Osinachi ma ike o. She get supernatural power. Mmasinachi, ike Sinachi. Ele ihe ọzọ si na Chineke ihe niile. Rose kụziere anyị Italian na anyị mụta Italo. Gụọ anyị 1 2 3 n'Italo. Ka m gụọrọ unu na German. Eins, zwei, drei, vier. Oh, Cherish Olivia TV. Adim Loya. Adim Loya. Again, unfortunately, European League. Let me see the pataki. Hi, Cherish. Good evening. I'm fine. I dem mana this weather is really troubling us. Onogide si na I Cherish don't enter. Make I run. Where they don't go? Echebuna in Abba summer. Before you know it, she can be at all places. Her own, her own. I know, sir. I know I'm strong. I know I'm domesticated, but once we if it is to compare with like to compete with Wendo, in fact if to say na if oh thank you very much, thank you, like I know I'm strong, I'm domestically strong, but if it is say it's competition with Wendo, in fact before they even blow it to say maybe start I don already carry cup give her trophy Wendo carry, because if I try am I go kpeme, and she does it so effortlessly, like it's just as if Owobere, no be small thing. Aso Otago. What's that? What does it mean? Otago. Welcome. When the even like you with the talk today. When they see Jackie, not be small Jackie. Oh, atakata elo. Ke watakata abo. If you chop, you know do you just vomit and man them carry go. God is with you. God is your strength. God is with you. Jishike, I will be like you later, not now. Let me still enjoy my youth. If I try am, man, no me. No, we are not finishing. We're only praising you. We're extolling you. We say keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. You are a great woman. Wendo for president. I'm a European president, European YouTubers, Nigerian YouTubers Association. We will really vote for you. Wendo space. Wendo for president. In fact, if like now wait I go even call this video, I go change the title. Call am Wendo space for president. Wendo space for president. Mommy Cherish. Hello, Teba Huno Dine. What's good? Name and enjoy some. Or I think you should be transitioning now. Very soon, now, winter. Okay. Rose, how is the weather in Italy? Ever, it has been snow. Okay, it snowed today, and it's still going to snow again tomorrow. Uh huh. Why they gonna give you poison? Or Sunday or Wednesday? Oh, lolo. Okay, Auntie Cherish, Sister Cherish, you talk like Boggy Bobby. Why are people always scared to answer Bobby? No, Wendo for treasurer. Mba, Wendo for okay, treasurer. Olu for president. Even to if you say we go do party, if we talk na 30 naira wey we go use do party. Oh, okay, no problem. No problem. Cherish Olivia, no problem. And teaching them not Mobi. She like when we were younger, my immediate younger sister, you dare not call her auntie. Any small, even if you're 2 years, boy auntie, if you want them get name or lotiwe. You know where you don't know where your mommy day. Oh, because I never call you mommy wendo. Mgbane shimpo gị na road gị gbalaga nnu makwa gị ka ọ mọkpọ n'isi. Chinomso, Chukwu nọnyere anyị nso. Cherished Olivia, Chinomso. Mommy wendo, na you, I go shift that mommy to you. I go shift time to you. But it's actually funny. I actually do see like Cherish Olivia's big boss. Okay, sis, no problem. No yawa, no yawa, no yawa. Like Megan, Elende Bogoba. Leave alone. What's good, mom? Wendell is a grammarian. Asị m mesoro gị chọtụ mma. Cherish Olivia. Asị m ka m soro gị chọtụ mma. It's been a while, like you're always looking fly. At least I like makeup, but you be like say you even like and pass me. Like your makeup is always boom, boom, popping. This one before, like 2 years ago, I make up almost every day. Like almost every day, I'll make up, I'll post on Instagram. Then I was hoping to see if I can get a job as a makeup artist here in Switzerland, but the protocols, the procedure, and every other thing, it wasn't working. So I was just making up then every day. I will make up, post on Instagram. At the stage, I started just doing it as a hobby. Like I've always been a makeup person, but it was my friend that encouraged me. Since you make up, why not post it? You never can tell. Wedo, ojishikoro monde. It's me like a girl. You don't really shake about like call your mommy for phone if you want come, mommy. I don't hear. No problem. No problem. No problem. No, cherish Olivia. Like I think no, you might even have more connections. Anyway, I used to have before, but I just carried all of them this Christmas. Like if I raise my makeup bag now, it's so easy to pack. Like before, making up wasn't really the problem, but it's just to pack it after making up. But now it's just so easy to pack because it's now very small. I carry all of them, carry go Niger, dash, dash, dash. Even there are some I know I still needed, but because I can always get. Yes, so at least you people have vocations. I used to have a see, Cherish, I used my friend used to live in um Gauteng. She didn't stay long though. I think she stayed for probably 10 months before she traveled back to Nigeria. And then that was when she was starting out in makeup. She just came. She didn't really get much clients there, but she organized even makeup classes. Yes, you've told me so. Ndata, Nduzolo. I'm from Ikeduru. Amakoya Ikeduru. You go book mass for me. Name book bo book be. If it's makeup, I have a lot, sure. Yeah, I used to have so much makeup before, but then, in fact, there was a time like as at 2 years ago, everything is all about 2 years ago, 2 years ago. Like when I came to Switzerland, if I see any fine clothes, I'll buy. But no occasion. My mom is also from Ikeduru. Like if I go out, I'll buy makeup, I'll buy clothes, sorry. But then after buying, no, my mom is from Oku, I'm from Amakohia. But then we do pass her if we are going home. I'll buy, but then nowhere to wear them to. So I switched to makeup. Like at least if I make up, I come out, people see me, oh, you look good. I carry that compliment. For those that compliment, even in the Swiss, they'll just be admiring you from far. They will never tell you you look good. It's only people like us, like foreigners, that will look at you and tell you you look good. In the cases, they'll just be looking at you from afar. Don't make you as if you're hanging a hot dog. So, Oboloya. So now it's more about I now try to balance it. In fact, now skincare they even chop my money now. Now that's no easy. But everybody loves a glowing skin. Like before, it used to be clothes. Then I changed to makeup. Now is more of everything, a combination of all: makeup, skincare, clothes. In fact, before I didn't even know anything about skincare. But since I stopped making up, compliments go for Swiss people, the people. What you they do it, I beg. On automanage. In the Swiss, they throw compliments. Mba, you na kege wo amama Sam. If you dey talk about those ones, you no flow come. No join us talk. No follow. You no follow. Ndị Swiss ha na compliment gị. Before onye Swiss a compliment ya, gị mara ọ na-adị ka eshiri n'ọkụ. In fact, the day I found that the day I found out that ndị Swiss no dey compliment, they admire from far. One day I went for a birthday, Owa's son. So one girl, her dad is half Polish and half Congo. So her own is she's like a second generation. Swiss dry people. Now you talk am. So you say you like them. So we got talking. It was then at a stage she said, "Oh, I like your eyeshadow." She has actually been looking at me for long. You can imagine. We were there for over 1 hour plus or 2 hours. It was when we then started talking about makeup that she said she liked my eyeshadow. I'm like, now for these people look. They can never tell you look good. They'll just be admiring you from far. But people, foreigners like us, they usually compliment. Ndefeko Igbo, they compliment. Then Middle Easterners also compliment. Then Africans compliment. But for this one, if they see you, say they will just carry face give you. As if say you and them the poor. Anyway, it is what it is. Whoa! Ask me any question. Ask me any question. Ask me any question. Two slots for everybody. If you ask me, this person ask me, I answer. Cherish two for you, two for Wendo, and two for Rose. But be nice, okay? Be nice with your questions. Now today I see say you get pointed nose. Oh. Yeah, pointed nose na contour. You they see the pointed nose na contour. You use the darker shade. You contour it. Then like, what is one thing you would like to change about myself? One thing I would like to change about myself. My best color is actually pink, but now it's on more of anything bright. This one, you're seeing me wearing this one because it has polka dots. You hardly see me wear an all black outfit. Then one thing I would like to change about myself. Probably, I wish I can change back time and tell my younger self that I'm capable of achieving whatever it is that I want to achieve in life. Like, don't be afraid, sir. You are worth it. So I think That is just what I would like to change about myself. I go back to my younger years when I used to have complex issues, when I tried to make people happy just to be my friends. Oh no. I can't even imagine myself. One, now, if we don't vibe, I leave you. When you did that thing first on your jaw, man, I'm not hate age. It told me the she can do lol. I do on the day they born you. That your birthday, your 15th birthday, like the day I do that thing. You don't call anything name. So that's no matter what it is. Correct. Roses. But that type you they like. Mwojo. When you do am last. Onyara. Na today I do am last. I dey do am every day. Oh, rice, erige, na rice. Ooh, at least even if I talk side dey do am now, it's not a crime. I am licensed to. Yeah. What is it I've answered now? I did it first when I was grown, when I was matured. When I do am last, I do am last week last. And when I was an do. I've answered now. I've already answered it. I've already answered. Azala mi abo ajụjụ. I've answered. Oh, o nwere ihe m kụtara na Facebook. One girl say, combine that and tiger nuts together. Ogana sokotokoto. I've not really tried it before. Am I matured now? I never matured, but I don't bump pikin. Even if the say I never mature, for the first time I don't bump pikin, it means I don't mature. So yeah, I am. 30 years of sound. 30 years of sound. So they were talking about combining that and what again? Coconut and tiger nuts. Combine it together. If I am to choose a partner again, will I choose my husband? I will choose him, but with a modernized version of him. A modernized version of him is too traditional. I think that's a good question. I will choose him. What are my best positions? Lekweya, ikpu nnụnụ. Ịhụ dịkwa gị. Ah, ikpu nnụnụ. Yes, I answered that. Yes, I'll choose him, but a modernized version of him, not him with the his present traditionalized system of government and system of life. Oh, Diego. So keep the questions coming. Okay, I've answered two. Keep questions coming. In here I got 45. We call it a day so that tomorrow is school runs. How many more kids to go? I just wish only one. Only one. That is what I wish. Only one. I have two boys. I wish another girl again. One more girl. Ọrụ na Chukwu ga-ekwe soro kwuo. Then, if all things being equal, I still wish to have another girl, but then with the situation, not now, I want to have something doing before. So that is my wish. But then, sometimes our wish doesn't come true. Sometimes it comes true. But hopefully, Chukwu ga-aza ekpere. So, okay, bụlụ ya. Rose Uzomelebeno, your first experience at the labor room. Okay. Actually, wait, let me tell you. Okay, my first labor experience. Then my son was 4 days late. Like he was supposed to be born on the 20. My son was supposed to be born on the 28th of October. That is the EDD they gave me. 28th October. Then I had people around me who gave birth to their own children 2 weeks before their EDD. So I was hoping that it would be the same thing with mine. But 2 weeks to the date, nothing happened. That day, nothing happened. Hey, Mr. Bodekwa. I got so worried. And then I've always, thank you. Amen. I've always heard that CS wouldn't be so easy, especially the recovery process, then to sit up, blah, blah, blah. And then not only that, me, I've been guest big stomach. I was now imagining if they should double it with that one, what will happen? With no one to take care of me here in Europe. That was when I just came newly, like I was only 3 months here in Switzerland then. So that was just, I was so worried. After a while, I was now exercising, doing all sorts of things just to make sure that the baby comes naturally. Until one day after exercising no more, the thing no gree me waka again. I say, in fact, I don't try, I know they do again. Then that night, I was still worried. I started praying, kabashing, praying like praying, as if say God know they hear. I prayed and prayed and prayed. Then that night, I was even out of Facebook. I was scrolling through on Facebook with my husband's account. Then I saw this Bible verse: "Don't worry about anything at all, but rather cast your worries on Him, and at the right time, He will make it happen." Like it was just as though they poured cold water, like, ooh, it was as though they poured cold water on my head. I was like, this is it. No more worries. Just relax. Go to bed. God will take care of it. That night, I had that sharp pain. Bang, bing. I screamed. Ah, what's that? I slept again. It came back again. Ah. My husband was like, maybe you don't enter label. Out of excitement, I managed to sleep. But then in between the sleeps, it will always come back. It will always come back. But then I called the hospital the next morning. They told me, okay, when the contractions gets close, like every 10 minutes, you can call us back. Omo, each home African wife. I enter work. I cleaned the house that day, cleaned the bathroom, cooked rice. You can see with label. I cooked stew. I cooked soup so that my husband wouldn't go hungry in case if I should go to the hospital because I don't know how long I will stay. As soon as I finished everything, I then had my bed. Oh boy, not there. Okay, I had to call my husband. Oh yeah, begin come back home. He was at work because I told him to go to work because it wasn't bad. It wasn't so painful. But then I told him come back. Me that has been working, I couldn't even wear my trousers again. He had to help me. Then we went to the hospital. Oh, you're doing fine. He's doing well. Blah blah blah. Nee, abandon. So they now like at first I didn't want any what do you call it? Any sort of anesthesia or any pain relieving. Like I wanted to have that natural birth. I wanted it all, but no boy, the pain increased. I had to tell them in case you have anything at all. They gave me one that made me to sleep. It was now time. They had to wake me up when it was time to push. He told me to wake up. I said, it's time to, you have to push. I said, I cannot push now. God was like, eh? What do you mean by you cannot push? And meanwhile, I told him a story about one girl from my village. She went to the labor room. When it was time to push, they told her to push. She said she will not push. They told her to push. She said no, that she cannot push. They were now begging her. They begged her. She said she cannot push. Immediately, the baby collapsed inside the womb. That was when she then pushed the baby out. You can imagine. So that story stuck to his head. So when I told him I cannot push, he was like, hey, what do you mean by you cannot push? I told him, okay, get the Bible for me, get the Bible. I read some Psalms. Like then it was then my eye cleared. Like this is the time. You've been waiting for this day. You can't even afford to disappoint yourself, let alone those around you that have been waiting. So they told me it's time to push. I pushed. Bro. Then the next minute, when the baby came out, I didn't even notice. I just asked my husband, "Is he crying?" But that was one of the best moments of my life. Like you can imagine, after waiting for some time, and then having a miscarriage or maybe a preterm birth, then finally beholding your own child. How? I can't forget it. It was one of the sweetest, like, I think it's probably one of the sweetest days of my life. Like, then I was so obsessed. Every time I would just carry him here, like, carrying him. Oh, my baby, my baby. If he cries, I'll be like, oh, I feel so bad. But now, oh boy, if this one begin cry, I will tell him, cry does not kill. If you didn't cry, I wouldn't come back. Thank God you don't know what is push. Your own better. Oh. Your own better. But so far, so good. I think with my own experience, especially in the sense that after having the child, within 2 days, I recover fully. I start doing things for myself. Like here in Europe, you have to. So all things being equal, I think I prefer that one because from like I know someone that usually give birth through CS. Like most times she'll be like after delivery 2 weeks she hasn't really fully recovered. So for me, you can imagine after pushing today, tomorrow you don't begin waka, do things for yourself. When you don't have anybody to help, you have to sit up. So you didn't even. Oh, hi Angel. Good evening. Welcome. You didn't push any of your boys. Wow. We pushed 4 rounds, so no medication. But see, the first, I have 3 children and all of them were natural birth. But the first and the second, I don't think I can even compare the third one to the first and the second combined together. The third one was really, woo. Hey, do I still have feelings for my ex? In fact, if anytime I remember, wait, let me, okay, you want to ask me, you are ready for me tonight. Anytime I remember him, as in, I feel so resentful towards him. Like, how could I even allow myself to, to be dealt with in this way? Like, you can imagine, why did you hold on for so long for something that couldn't even hold water? So, so no, that one, no, forget it. I wouldn't know. I don't have feelings for him. I wish him well anyway, because whatever it was we did then, let me just assume we were not so bad. But like when you think about it, you'll just be imagine like I can't even allow if my younger sister or anybody close to me should tell me, look at this, look at that. I'll be like, are you stupid? Like it wasn't so bad, but it wasn't equally so good. Like I was just being clouded by my emotions, by my feelings, not because I was being treated right, but then that's by the way we all grew, we all outgrow that, so it's good. Whoa, Angel unu na-agbalịkwa nke unu ka mma. So that is it. Like something like this person is not like but you must miss one thing about him. It's no, I don't think I do. I'm serious. I don't think I do. My first son came preterm labor. Said, "Wow, 6 months. Wow, wow, not so easy." You must miss. And I was still in school then. Like the thing is that I was so concentrated in my academics. Like I wasn't really paying so much attention. More like, yeah, he is there. But then, like I was just open. I had that open mind. I don't think we will end up tomorrow. I don't think we will. I always had that open mind that we might not end up together because even with the way the relationship was going, and then we broke up before I got married. Like we broke up properly, almost in fact over a year before I got married. So that was it. So no, 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 no. Rosie said, "Dr. Mokonama, okay, reg." It will not work for you. Wow, labor started at 6 months. Anyway, all thanks to God, at least you had him. You went to do Umbomchi and you're talking about books. No, I never did that. That is even my problem. To be honest with you, I don't miss my ex, but I don't hate them. I actually like them as friends, but we don't talk, unfortunately. Likewise, me, I don't talk to I had only one. We don't talk as well. I wouldn't say I hate him. I wouldn't, and I don't equally have feelings, but then I wish him well. Good for him. Mama say I bring him. Mama say I make only babies. All for him. So tell us your happiest moment. Hey, I think my happiest moment should be at that time when I had my children, like that particular moment when I usually have them. Oh, like my first, that one, it was all over the place. So yes, oh, okay, what again? I went to do Bombcha and you're talking books. That to be honest with you, let me address this question. Sometimes I feel sad that I went to school and do only akoko akoko. Others went for Mahadu. I ended up doing only akoko akoko. Your papa sent you go school, go do mbomchi. I not do that. Mbomchi, you not even spell and where you say obomchi. Mbomchi, M-B-O-M, mbomchi. Then you write chi. I didn't do that. I wish I actually did. Even though, like, when I talk to my friends that did, they'll be like, Kijama, forget this thing. Oh, my saddest moment, the day I lost my 6 months old pregnant, almost 6 months pregnancy. That was my sad. It was horrible. Like I've never experienced a heartbreak as strenuous as that. Even as I'm thinking about it, the tears are almost flowing. But no, I mean, I have three children now, so I don't have to think about it again. No, I'm already blessed. But that's how I went from size this to this. That I leaned. Oh no, 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 no. That should be a story time sometime in the future, but not now. But that should be the I think that should be the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life. Like, mm-mm. I mean, I've lost money, but not quite a huge amount of. Even if it's quite a huge amount of money, I don't think I can. Like after a while, I just forget them. But no, my miscarriage, witchcraft is real. Let me tell you the truth. Witchcraft is real because it's just happened as a magic. But don't worry, I hope to bring that story sometime in the future. Not now, but no. I was so grieved. But anyway, it's all in the past. So anyway, so any more question for me before we call it a day? Hey, bro, Chukwuna, ka ahụ ihe gara aga chọọ m ichetazidi ya ọzọ. So one more question. Any more question? No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I mean, ihe m kwesịrị ịgụ nna m dọwa ọgụgụ m. Who is my best friend? To be honest, my husband should be my best friend, but have you said I will never do something and end up doing it? What was it? I can't actually say, but it's maybe, but I can't. Like I've not really capitalized on something that said I will never do it and ended up doing it. Probably, but I can't actually capitalize. Ah, see, strong IJ is crying. No, I'm not crying. I'm fine. No, that one is in the past. Like there's something like you capitalize on something that you will never do it, but ended up doing it. I don't think I have done that. Maybe like when we were little, obviously little things, but like there's something like you capitalizing, like taking an oath, I will never do this, but then you finally did it. No, I don't think so. Maybe once, maybe twice, but like ihe gbara ọkpụrụkpụ ọ ga-awụ mgbọbụla chetara iwu abịa gị. So I wouldn't know. I don't think I've done that. Yo, 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 yo. My best friend. Anyway, I think before there are some people I can like in the past I can categorically say this person is my best friend, but then with time you see we all keep evolving. Like this person goes our separate ways, you go your separate ways. Then children start coming in, and before you know it, the vibe is no longer there. Then you go to another place, you meet people, and it keeps on changing. But I know I have a friend in you, Wendell. I have like I'm a nonye here, ojishiri here, so person will hold you hold something. Kiss, snap, flog one person, choose from your kiss, snap, and flog one person, choose from your close friend. What do you mean by that? I don't understand. Kiss, snap, and flog. What do you mean? Like if I'm to kiss anybody and who don't call my name, oh, I'll kiss you. You are Madam Kiss. If that's what exactly what you're talking about. Slap. Eee. I don't think any of my close friends know. They're all good. They don't need to be slapped. No. Let me get back and nah. Nobody. I don't think. Thank you. Half of one, no, I prefer speaking Igbo. The reason why I speak English in this LS so that in case I have someone from or someone who is a non-Igbo speaking person. If not me, I prefer Igbo. So you're not no. Like it flows out easily. You don't have to think of it. You don't have to struggle to speak it off. Akwụkwọ English mmadụ na-asụ everyday da na-atabi ọnụ. Very funny thing. If I go out, I hardly speak English unless I see someone from Africa, because everybody here is speaking German. Let's just speak our own. So yeah, worry. Angel, ụmụ gị kwanakwa hụ dịcha ha. I hope they are all doing well. I hope you're all keeping safe, even though I know that. Okay, me, Rose and Cherish, slap and flog. I studied English in the university, but it doesn't dispute the fact that I still prefer my Igbo. Me, Rose and Cherish, kiss. I will kiss you, Wendell. I will slap Rose. No, I will not slap her. Maybe I will flog her, but I cannot slap Cherish now. In fact, when now you carry everything, now you carry everything. Well, Rose, let's do a video very soon. Like you sent three people, you sent three like an Igbo challenge. You send me three questions in Igbo. Maybe I'll send it on Instagram. You don't open it until you're filming that video so that you don't have to think about it. Like it comes automatically. Then you send to me as well. Then I don't have to. Maybe you give me three questions to answer in Igbo. Then I'll do that. Or maybe four questions to answer in Igbo. I wouldn't open it. When the total package, nke ya bịaziri offer ka onwe fault. Her own total package, in the next moment, if you pass the level where you did now, in fact, she will be organizing toxic for people around her. When they get if your packaging pass as it did now, if you go a step higher, it will be toxic because your level got this. Ewezi onye ga-epukete gị nso. Even onye pukete gị nso ọzọ sokwu n'ala gị ya aga ka eji gị jee were azabịa zapụ nga ha ọ zụrụ ọkụ. Rose, did you hear what I said? Let's do an Igbo collaboration. You send me of four or five questions in Igbo. I don't open until I'm about filming the video, then I answer automatically so that you don't have to. Nke gị ọfụrụ ka ọ baa OCD, eleghị na-akpọ obsessive compulsive disorder. Obsessive compulsive. Ọfụrụ ka nke gị baa ebe ahụ. Any small step, if you just cross this way you did, this level where you did, if you go higher, nobody go even come your house because you get some when you be no log make sure they go. So yeah. When the wadi bonine. Those, are you still there? Hello? Oh, thank God. IJN just make you slap me. You're not clean. If you're not clean, if you are not clean, anybody will pass your level. Anybody will pass your level gets OCD because it's no longer normal. You are so organized to a fault. I wouldn't even lie. Rose Ononga. I haven't seen her comment for a while. Okay. So, Obuloya, you haven't answered what's your last question? Let me see. Let me check. Let me go back. Let me see. Have you ever said I've already answered that. Like I can't capitalize that. Like there's something like you say you will not do. Probably okay, I think one probably sexual intercourse before I got married. I said I would not do it. Like I was hoping, oh wait till you get married. But okay, finally I did that. I think that should be the only thing I can ever say I never said, or that is the only thing I can say that I never wanted to do and ended up doing. But then apart from that, I don't think there's any other thing. Is there any other question? I think that should be the last question you asked. Or then if there's another one, you can just write it down. Early marriage. For me, see, to be honest with you, I got married at an early stage. Sometimes I feel like I missed out something. If you ask me the best time to get married, I would say maybe from 25 upwards, like 25, 26, 27. I wouldn't even advise anybody to get married that early like I did because sometimes it's as if I missed some what do you call it, gallivanting or whatever. Like sometimes my friend, I'll be like I have a friend, she's not yet married. Sometimes when we talk, she'll be like, "Oh, Ijoma, you're married. See, just be thankful that you got married." And I told her, "See, my friend, see, look, let me tell you. Sometimes I wish I got married like later, let's say late 20s or mid 20s, because and another thing is when you get married at a very early stage, like most times, I just wish I achieved more before getting married. You can imagine from university to from university to marriage. Like you didn't sometimes, like especially coming to Switzerland, I've not even made use of my certificate. The only thing is that I know it helped me because on coming here, it's helped with my language acquisition. It made it easy to grasp the language here. But then if not, for me, if you ask me the best time to get married, I'll say is from middle 20s downwards. Then let's say you get married at 25, then from that 25 to from 25 from 25 to 35, you just have your children within this time, then you live your life. Because when you get married early, it's more like you didn't even experience life outside of universities. It was more like you're from your father's house to another man's house. Like you didn't even get to live that independent life. You can't even say this. Sometimes when I talk to my younger ones, they'll be like, "Oh, Ijoma, forget it. You didn't experience it." So sometimes it hurts me. But like when you're trying to tell them, like you're finished school, do this so that you can get a job. Okay, let's say in Nigeria, there. I've already answered that question. When do asked me that before, I've already answered it. No problem. So, like, let's say, if I my younger ones, if I tell her, if my sister I call her, do this, do that, she'll be like, "Oh, Ijoma, forget it. It's not so easy. You think it's so easy because you got married at a very early stage. You now think as if it's easy. So you can imagine something like that. So sometimes I wished I had experienced life a little before getting married, so that when I talk, they'll know that I'm talking from experience. So, yeah, worry. For me, I would say get married at from middle 20s upwards. Yes, there are many advantages that come with early marriage, especially in the sense that especially you having your kids earlier or having them before you clock in a certain age. But then for me, I don't think it's the best because most times you're still discovering yourself. Like there are things you didn't really know or you've not really experienced all of a sudden. Like, okay, you can imagine I never got to live that life of my own. Now the kids are all over me. I'm just free now because they are sleeping. The moment they wake up, is now mommy this, mommy that. I can't even boast of 20 minutes straight without any of them disturbing me. So it's good to live your life a little so that when they come, you appreciate them more. Not that I don't appreciate them, especially with the fact that I had them like after series of after a while, like after trying to conceive for a while, then they come in. But more like you just try to experience life a little. So for me, you hope to marry at 30. Yeah, for me, I wouldn't capitalize on 30, but maybe from 27 or 28 upwards. Enter you to 32. Very funny. I would say from 28 upwards, 27, 28 upwards. At least, let's say you graduate university at the age of 20. From 20 to 26, you should have experienced something. You should have worked. You should have at least have a little experience. You should have been independent for a while before you then take it upwards to before you take it upwards to before you get to 28 and 29. So I wouldn't really capitalize on 30. So let me just say at least let's say I graduate school from at the age of 20, from 20 to 26, 27. You should have experienced a little life, lived, made use of your certificate or whatever knowledge you've acquired, then experience life outside being taken care of, like being independent. So for me, I just people that graduated in Nigeria at 20. I graduated at 20. My elder brother graduated at 21. My immediate younger one 21. Then I thought then the one following her at 20. My younger brother at 21 because he's his 5 years course. So for me, I graduated at 20. You still there here? We never sleep. Yeah, Angel, you married very early. Oh, good night, Cherish. Good night, Kachibu. Sweet dreams. Have a blissful night rest. Rose, did you marry early or you married late? Oh, you married at 22, but in your next life, 32 down to 35. Uh-huh. Most people, yeah, but I don't think presently, many, if you go to the university, there are many graduates. When I was 20, I had a classmate that graduated at 19. I think maybe if you say probably 5, 10 years back, it's true, but now presently they are a lot. Those in the university are more of below 20. You graduated at 22, got married that same year. I graduated at 20 and I got married that same year. So I've been married for 10 years now. So you can imagine. Okay, what do you think from your own perspective? Do you think it's better? Yeah, I saw one of my classmates, she graduated at 19 years. Actually, I should have, I did when I got admission immediately, I came out from secondary school, I should have graduated at 19 years as well with a 4 year course. But then she graduated at 19. Life no balance. You wish you married earlier. What's your reason? What do you think about that? Why do you say you wish you married earlier? And then something I noticed that those that married late, sometimes they have more patience with their children. I think they have more patience with their children. Like those that married late, more like, and those that married late and have their children late as well. Obviously, they come after the marriage. If it should follow the due process, they usually have that patience. More like, yeah, leave her, leave her. But because someone like me, all the more see somebody in it, I want to catch up with all those things that I haven't caught up with. So I think that is it. Because why would you say what's your reasons for wishing you married earlier? What's your reasons? Please enlighten us so that I am one, so that we know if we are to tr- retract our words and still wish ourselves our present life in the next life. So, Abuloya, see those are our baby baby. Rose, you hear what she talk? She say you na pikin. Getting married and having children is not a child's play. Like before you get married, you just be thinking, oh, it's a bed of roses. Oh, this, that. Yeah, just enter, you then see it. Yeah, for me, I would say from 28 years upwards. I wouldn't really capitalize on 30, at least from 28 down or 28 up. Like you can imagine you were just being under the control of your parents, they taking care of you all through your university. Then the moment you're supposed to be independent and live your life, you then switch over and another person grabs you and starts taking care of you as well. Then from you taking care of you, start having children. Like you didn't even have not even a single year of your own. No, for me, I wouldn't wish to marry at the age I married before presently. I would just wish later from 27 years upwards. So yeah, well. You can say that again. When the na 2 years you give me, I will enjoy, do enough bum to get enough boyfriends, work, buy car, build house, then come. Yeah, that one not too much, too much expectations. In fact, for me, if, I won't even say I will do this, I will do that. But for me, it's just graduate, get at least experience. My own is more about experience life, experience life, and you still get mouth to talk. Wait, Rose, that means you got married at 26. Was it late? Like Rose, abeg, 26, getting married at 26, is it late? I don't think it's late. For me, it's just at the middle, like right at the peak of it. For me, that's what I just think. Like for me, I think it's at a good time. Getting married at 26 is not bad. At least what I'm thinking. Have enough boyfriend. Ị ga-araha niile otu mgbe idomere Chika enough boyfriend. How many will you chop? Instead of you to wish at least, even if it's that one, let it be that the one you will have should be the right. Anyway, we all differ. But for me, I would be like, if I'm to have like in the next life, Have that one. Let that one, like, let the first person you're meeting be the love of your life that you end up with. Like, you live with that person for life. Break enough hearts so along the road. As you're breaking, do you know what the future waits for you? The kwagi. Maybe the one you will not like really want to break you. When did you know some of your mates are still unmarried and also jobless? Life no balance, my dear. Oh. I have a friend that we were talking about something the other day. She told me, oh, that she just wish she was married. Yes, and do you know one funny thing? That there was a day she was just like, she was towards at the end of her graduation, like at the end of her final year, she was doing her clearance against graduation. So she said she was just discussing with her friend, and she was telling the other lady that she's so tired of all these things, that had it been she got admission. No preach for you. I will allow you to enjoy your life, I beg. I will allow you. So she was now discussing with her friend, telling her that she's so tired of all this and that had it been she got admission when she finished secondary school, she should have graduated. She said as she was just finishing that particular statement, one of her old-time friends is from secondary school passed. So they exchanged greetings, and the lady asked her, "Oh, what's up? What are you doing?" She said, "Oh, she's just doing her clearance." That one said, "Oh, your own is better. Oh, that she just got admission. That her problem was that there was nobody to train her." She said immediately she heard that, she just closed her mouth. She clipped her mouth. Bam. So you can imagine she was just crying that had it been she got admission when she finished secondary school, she should have graduated by now. Then someone from her class just met her immediately and told her that she just gained admission. Like she was still starting, she has not even started. So you can imagine. Life no balance, so life no balance. But in all things we give thanks to God and we keep hope the remaining lives left for us will be filled with good and better memories. So no worry. Anyway, yeah, Angel, good night. I'll maybe be right back. I think we should be ending this LS at this moment so that you can all sleep. At least I know three people here are here in Europe with me, so it's almost some minutes to 11 p.m. and most of us equally have children to take care of. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you so much for making this session a lively one. Make this life no balance now. You don't tell me your plan. No problem. Oh. Ka Chukwu mezuore gị dịka iche gị siri chọọ. Amen. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I'll be ending this live section now. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for being part of the show. And I will see you all some other time. Thank you. Early marriage don't make one worthless unless the person chooses. I have a classmate that got married immediately. She even graduated before most of us. She is through with childbirth. You, how many you still want born? Highest, are you the born 10? At least. Or say Gary, Bacharakwanyagi. I didn't say it makes one worthless. I'm only saying that you don't get to experience life. For me, like I didn't get much experience. Most times when I talk, my siblings will be like, "Oh, you didn't experience it, so don't tell us anything." So yeah, worry. Oh, Angel, thank you so much for sharing my TV. Living her life to the fullest. Samantha is the example. Well, she's an example and she's still living the life. Many of us are living the life. Like for me, I wouldn't say I have a miserable life. Oh, hi, Kelechi. I wouldn't say my own is miserable. The only thing is that I didn't get to experience much. Like after university, I didn't get to experience like even the stress of getting a job. I didn't get to experience that. So she achieved everything she wished. Okay, what else are you wishing that you achieved? Okay, having children, but your own is still not late. Getting married at 26 is for me. I don't think getting married at 26 is late. For me, it's just like getting married in the middle of in your 20s. I will never say it's late. You wouldn't even call 26 late 20s. It's like middle 20s. So for me, anyway, everybody's choice differ. So I be you want marry at 18, I been at 16. Kelechi ndewo, anyị na-asịzi good night ka anyị nwee ike iteta ọsịsọ kpọrọ ụmụaka skuul echi. Okay, good night people, good night everyone. Thank you so much. Hopefully I get to do this. I enjoyed this live session, this live streaming. To be honest with you, sometimes I'm usually scared that I don't even know what to talk, but obviously I have so much to talk about, and hopefully we'll see some other time. Good night.